Politieke en economische samenwerking met Oekraïne. Wat zijn de voordelen en nadelen voor Nederland en de hele Europese Unie? Ter gelegenheid van het referendum over de associatieovereenkomst laten Lieke en Richard Lamp zich informeren. In Oekraïne bezoeken zij bedrijven en spreken met overheidsvertegenwoordigers. Ja, dat hebben wij dus weer. Staan we hier op de luchthaven van Odessa. En dan komt hier het hoofd binnen van de douane van de haven van Odessa. Dus we staan nu op de luchthaven van Odessa, om het even warm te maken. Maar we praten nu over de haven, over de port of Odessa.
I almost understood.
Welcome. You almost understood? Okay, well, I'll check you after the video. Please, first of all, do introduce yourself. Who are you?
My name is Yulia Marushevska. I am the head of the customs in Odessa region. I am responsible for the reform, for the change of the customs in Ukraine from this post-Soviet style to a modern one. My name is Yulia Marushevska. I am Ukrainian. I am 26 years old, and now I'm transforming the Odessa customs from being the most corrupted institution to the transparent one. Today we are building the new customs as a service with an equal rules for everyone. It's my personal challenge, and I will deliver the result.
Yeah, and as we heard from your colleague, the changes are very, huge in the last months and the plans for this spring and summer 2016. But first of all, when you're watching this video, you might maybe recognize her face. And now we'll start in this short video and you say, okay, that's why I know her.
I am the Ukrainian, the native of Kiev. And now I am on Maidan, on the central part of my city. I want you to know why thousands of people all over my country are on the streets. You can help us only by telling this story to your friends, only by sharing this video. Please share it. Speak to your friends, speak to your family, speak to your government, and show that you support us.
Remember, or didn't you? Well, you can check the entire video just after this one, then we'll start it for you automatically. But how can it go so fast from Maidan and, we're not just 2 years later and now at customs? What happened?
Actually, not so fast. It took 2 years.
2 years, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
it took 2 years of studying and trying on different positions, different projects. But the idea is to change the country. And at this case, nothing has changed for me. From Maidan till now, we are still in a process of fighting for a modern, comfortable state for each citizen of Ukraine and of the world here.
Well, and especially customs is like an environment where a lot was going on. Still something is going on, like corruption and stuff like that. So it's a difficult one.
It's a very responsible area.
Yeah.
And I started to work in this region as a deputy governor. Saakashvili invited me to help him here, and having my roots in this region, I was very happy to be useful and to do something to change some procedures, to simplify something. And then we had this idea to change the customs because it's one of the most important cross points for everyone who is coming, and for business, for everything. And it's huge, business barrier or business service. Like, it depends how it works. And at the same time, it was very corrupt one. It was a dangerous, responsible, corrupt area, and I'm grateful for the chance that was given to me to do something to make it work really transparent and
and the secret is in fact in simplifying procedures.
Yeah, like the most important thing for us is to put as much light on this dark area as possible. Just as we opened our offices and showed our officers and showed all the people who are working, and we became open from within, and now we are explaining the procedures. We are simplifying the procedures. We are minimizing the time spent on the customs. We are working on making the salary of our officers higher and making the security better. It all goes together. But first of all, it's an anti-corruption project, because
all the time, like all the businesses, they were screaming and yelling that in all times when you were coming to Ukraine, you never knew what to expect at the end. Do you have to pay bribe? What kind of bribe? Who to pay? And so on. It's kind of a disaster, you know. And now we are telling that we will do all the work. We are the service here for you.
So in fact, you don't need an agent anymore. When you're cargo owner, you arrive, you don't need an agent, but you can go straight forward to customs.
Basically, it's up to you. Of course, you can still use the agent, but unfortunately, agent very often in Ukraine became a middleman in all this corrupt chain. And now we are just giving a business a chance to try this not corrupt
And in the
approach.
past, you needed him or her because it was so complex, like 23 different forms and possibilities and stuff like that. And now it's more easy, and the services are provided by customs for free and partially as a paid service.
Yes, the idea is to simplify the process, the form of the clearing the goods, and also to hire new people who will assist you. And of course, we will provide paid services, but it will be, for example, pre-declaration of the cargo. When it's still in the sea, you can declare it, and you will know exactly how much tax are you paying, and you are coming clear and go to Europe to trade. Like
So it's transparency above all.
Yeah. We don't want to create a border on the sea here in Ukraine. We want to create a service and open trade area because Odessa region is a trade and touristic center. It's a hub. It will become a biggest hub of the western of the Eastern Europe. It's actually the first gate to Europe. A few months ago, we announced the Silk Way agreement from China to Odessa. It will be the fast way to transport the goods from Asia to Europe. And Odessa is the first entrance at this this road.
Yeah.
And for us, it's a huge responsibility. You know, we want to show a really European approach, good procedures, and good attitude to business. And now we are working hardly on that.
Yeah, that's what we notice everywhere in Ukraine these days. Like we want to harmonize with European regulation and so on. And well, you know about the association agreement between Ukraine and European Union. Well, what do you think will it affect customs, for instance, or the port in general?
It is affecting. It is creating more clear rules, more transparent rules for business, and I think it's a normal approach when everywhere in the world you understand what are the rules of the game that you are playing, and we are the same player. We are the same partner at this world trade. Why should we have another rules? That doesn't make sense. This is why, for me, it's very logical, natural process of being a part of this association agreement, and we are part of World Trade Organization, World Customs Organization, and we are adopting these rules, and because we want to conduct good service for business.
Yeah, and in this case, in the port, especially also for freight and also for passengers.
Of course. Odessa port is a huge port. It can be used as a cargo port, as a crew port, as a transshipment port. It's as a bulk port. You can transport oil, gas, almost everything. Can be transported through Odessa port. And of course, for us, a passenger direction is also very important. We are now hoping that the quantity of the crew lines that are coming to Odessa, will go up because we had this psychological problem that people were like, Ukraine, I heard it's a war of Ukraine. No one is even asking themselves that war is only on 5% of the territory, 5% of one of the hugest countries in Europe, exactly. And in Odessa, you don't have this feeling. Odessa is a laid-back, full of tourists.
Hey, you're a good seller.
Yeah, it is.
But as I heard, I can help you. In this summer, there will be a conference for cruises, etc., and it will be held in Odessa.
Yes, it's true, and I hope they will bring the real cruise ships and with a lot of passengers back to Odessa. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, it really dropped since the war, and now hopefully it'll come back.
Actually, this season for us was very successful. We tripled the number of people that, who came to Odessa. And now I hope the whole services will go up together with the quantity of people that are coming.
Okay, for closing down, when will the new system of the open custom space will be available?
We planned it to launch it in May. And I hope if everything will go good with the legislation and in a support from our cabinet of minister, then it will be in May. If it will be longer, then it's like a political question, and it will take a few months, maybe longer. But you know, for me, I am sure that it will be open sooner or later, because like we are in the center of these trade routes, and one day we have to give this normal rules, equal treatment for everyone here. Like because we want to be a trade partner, we want to be a touristic partner.
You can start with
this is why we have no choice. At this year or another year, it will be called open customs area or any other name, but we will have a normal, transparent system.
And maybe Odessa will be an example for the rest of the country.
This is the idea. We want to have the pilot here, and then to inspire all other customs to go with us.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and like I say, see you in the future.
Yeah, see you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.